What is going on in Portland? This is crazy. Is this civil war happening right now? Let's watch. They got them on the ground. They are not kidding. Oh my God. Absolutely insane what's going on in Portland right now. These protesters are trying to mess up with the police, but they are finding out. Look at him. I bet he's gonna regret this. Please restore order in Portland. He's eating the ground now. Look at these peaceful protesters getting handled. I bet he just got what he deserved. Man. Having a bad day right there. That's the definition of powerful for you. Oh my gosh, another one. These guys are not kidding.
Look at it. Arrested right here.
This is a war zone, just like Trump is saying. Absolutely crazy. Look at that. This is absolute chaos right now in Portland. Just in front of the ICE facility. The police is trying to restore order, but these protesters, these Antifa protesters, absolute unhinged. Look at them. Oh my gosh. I bet they're gonna find out now. They are trying to insult and then tease the police, but they are gonna find out soon, very soon, I believe. Look at that. Look at them. Absolutely insane what's going on there. Crazy. Don't hit the car, guys. Don't hit the car or you're gonna regret it.
So they threw multiple punches at me. They broke my camera by hitting that. So I was on the ground at that point. I tried to swing, I missed. I saw the opportunity to get up and get away. And that's when I went over to the police officers, which I thought, you know, maybe they'd help me. But no, instead they threw me in handcuffs. This is going to backfire on them tremendously. It already is, okay? People knew that something out here stunk and that it was corrupt and that the police they take the side of the violent criminals that are here every single day, assaulting ICE officers, assaulting journalists. And then a reporter comes and, you know, tries to embed deep within the chaos that's going in out here, and he's the one that gets arrested?
Yeah, I don't see why he would get arrested. That makes no sense at all to me. This is a crazy story.
And Nick went on to say he got a personal phone call from Attorney General Pam Bondi informing him that DOJ is launching a full investigation into the Portland Police Bureau in relation to his arrest out here last night. But it doesn't stop there. DHS also giving their reaction to this, announcing that as a result of this arrest, DHS is going to be surging CBP and ICE here to Portland.
Good to hear. Look at that. Another one's gonna get arrested.
Stay on set, boys.
Oh. Boom! On the ground. These guys, they are not kidding. They are not fucking around at all. He tried to shove the police, the ICE agent right there. And he just found out. Look at him. Eating the ground right there. And behind his back. This is crazy what is happening. These people, they have nothing better to do than trying to create chaos. Completely crazy to me. Absolutely insane. Wow. Look at them. Crazy.
President Trump has sent federal law enforcement to protect federal assets and arrest those fueling this violence. Just last night, we saw an extremely troubling incident where conservative journalist Nick Sorter was captured on video being taken into custody by the Portland police after he was ambushed by Antifa and was defending himself from these assaults. But instead of arresting these violent mob members night after night after night who are ravaging this community, the police arrested a journalist who was there trying to document the chaos, and everyone in this room should be extremely concerned about that. The Department of Justice spoke with that journalist this morning, and they will be launching a full investigation into his arrest. This incident is part of a troubling trend in Portland where left-wing mobs believe they get to decide who can visit and live in their city. It is not.
Stop the leftists that are trying to create chaos. Please. Look at him. Getting carried on his knees. Wow. These protesters are going way too far, in my opinion. They are disrupting the peace, definitely.
Should be fucking disappointed in you, man.
That's a journalist. Right there, a YouTuber trying to document what is happening. He's probably putting his life in danger, so kudos to him. He's super brave and courageous, in my opinion.
About shit. Yeah. Well, it's their first time out here.
Don't come out every night. You're bitches.
Yeah. What makes you want to come out here to make them out? Your ancestors should be relatives at you, dude. Are you going to intimidate a black man? Yeah, I'm mixed, so it's all right. So what's up?
She was being surrounded by all these
fucking traitors. Traitors. And he's a YouTuber fucking liar. Yeah.
These Antifas. Absolutely insane.
And he's a YouTuber. I forgot his name, but I might have.
How about Portland? Portland, Oregon, where it looks like a war zone. And I get a call from the liberal governor. Sir, please don't come in. We don't need you. I said, well, unless they're playing false tapes, this looked like World War II. Your place is burning down. I mean, you must be kidding. Sir, we have it under control. I said, you don't have it under control, Governor, but I'll check it, and I'll call you back. I called her back. I said, this place is a nightmare. Probably, it's certainly not the biggest, but it's one of the worst. It's brutal. They go after our ICE people, who are great patriots and tough job, too, but they love it. They love it because they're cleaning up our country.
How President Trump is able to clean up this mess. Hopefully it will happen very, very soon.
President Trump will end the radical left's reign of terror in Portland once and for all. The president has directed Secretary Hegseth to provide all necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other left-wing domestic terrorists.
Good. Very good.
The White House also reviewing what aid it could potentially cut off to Portland, Oregon after protests turned violent outside the ICE facility. Some demonstrators throwing punches, burning the American flag. The local ICE chief says that they have been targeted, I should say, every night for at least 100 straight days. They've been dealing with this on the ground there. Let's bring in acting ICE director Todd Lyons. Director Lyons.
This is absolutely crazy. This has been going on for 100 days. This has to stop now.
Good to have you with us today. It's interesting. There's this DHS FBI warning, joint bulletin that was issued that says that the memo assesses that since June, extremists in at least 3 states have conducted targeted, pre-planned violent attacks against ICE personnel and facilities. It says the attacks represent an evolution in tactics and escalation in violence compared to domestic violent extremist past attacks, which primarily resulted in property damage. What's your assessment of the threat that your folks face, and in particular with what's happening in Portland?
Hi, Martha. Thanks for having me again. Yeah, it's extremely high. I was just with you last week where we were talking about the sniper attack, and it just shows that the increase in threat and violent acts is just getting worse. The men and women of the Portland office, they really can't even go out and do the ICE mission. We have Homeland Security Investigation Special Agents guarding the buildings, deportation officers out there guarding the buildings, because they can't go out and get actual criminal aliens or actual public safety threats because they have to guard our property. We had this back in 2022. Antifa took siege of our building. We were under siege for more than 200 days with Antifa. Now we're 100 days into this. They're showing up with shields, rocks, helmets. They're masked all night long. And that's all we're doing is a constant battle rhythm of dealing with these left extreme protesters that are assaulting officers every night. And it's getting worse all around the country.
Absolutely insane. Did he just say that this is getting worse? I don't know. This has to be stopped. Honestly, these radical leftist extremists must be stopped at all costs. Send the National Guard, send the military. I don't care, but make it stop. Please restore order for the peace of the people living there.
So here's what the Portland mayor, Keith Wilson, said in response to National Guardsmen being sent to Portland. He said the president will not find lawlessness or violence here unless he plans to perpetrate it. Imagine if the federal government sent hundreds of engineers or teachers or outreach workers to Portland instead of short, expensive, and fruitless show of force. Your reaction to that?
I really wish the Portland mayor would actually go out there at night when the sun goes down and actually see what's going on at our facilities. And it's a constant every night. We always call for local and state support, yet it never shows up. But I do find it funny, though, the past few nights, we've seen a small contingent of Portland police officers out there making some arrests. And it's only after President Trump has shown the willpower to make sure that he's going to protect the men and women of ICE that all of a sudden we're now starting to see some support. But it's too late at this point. The men and women of ICE and our other federal partners have truly been under siege, like you said, for the past 100 days. And it has to stop. The threats and the violence against ICE officers is just too much right now.
It has to stop. Well said, sir. Hopefully this will stop very soon. Hopefully order will be restored, but I don't know when. We will keep watching and see what's happened next. Thanks for watching, guys, and click right there to watch the next one. Bye-bye.